What's up, fellow K-pop fans, and what's up, dreamers? I'm finally recording this. I just got goosebumps. I just got goosebumps saying that, and I'm not even kidding, man. I really did. We're doing our top 15. That's right. It went from top 5 to top 15 within a month. That's because we did, let me tell you how many songs I reviewed 36 K-pop songs within 1 month. That's right, baby, 36. And that's not counting all the live stuff. That's not counting like everything else that I also did. That means that I had to go back and rate 36 songs. And that took a while, man. I did the songs as well as the music videos. So just so you guys know, I'm going to have to separate this list into 2 videos. This video is 15 through 6, and the next one will be 5 through 1. You'll be able to click to that right at the end of this video. Hope you guys enjoy it. Don't forget to check that out at the end, okay? Because it'll take you right to number 5 through 1. If you guys don't know how I do it, I've got a whole scoring way. I do lyrics, melody, replayability, instrument structure, originality, song structure, danceability, and finally, emotion. I go through and rate all the songs with a number system. I rate them through those. Before we get into this list, you guys, whether you're a Blink or you're a VIP or you're an ARMY or anything like that, please do not take this video as a way to say one group is better than the other, because that is not what this list is for whatsoever. It's to respect the artists, and it's just to look at the songs individually. That's the same thing with the music video list. And I'm not usually like this, but if you write that a group's better than the other one or anything like that in the comments, you're gone. I'm not dealing with that. And I'm a nice guy. I'm not being mean. I'm just saying I don't want any fighting going on. You know, all I'm just about love, my friends. So please respect the list and enjoy it. And don't hate on it if your favorite group didn't get in there. It doesn't mean that they're a bad group whatsoever. I'll let you guys know, out of these 36 songs that I had to review and rate, guess how many of them I liked? All of them. So don't take it personally if they're not on this list, because trust me, it was friggin' hard as hell for me to rate this. I had to change my list from a top 5 to a top 15. If I could, I'd do a top 36, but then we'd be here forever, right? All right, you guys, let's start off. Let's get into this list. Let's start with number 15. So coming in at number 15 is NCT 127 with Cherry Bomb. I friggin' love this damn song, man. This song is badass. On the biggest hit, on the stage. Dude, the lyrics are pretty damn fantastic. The rapping sounds just brutal and badass. There's a nasty sounding distorted guitar. If you listen real closely, it sounds really damn good. The ghostly keyboard in this song is insane, and I really love it. It reminds me of like a ghost level in like a Super Nintendo game or something. It has that like 8-bit sound to it. It just sounds so good in your ears, man. It's a little bit creepy. I love the sample right from the intro. I mean, it just beats you to death and it sounds so cool. I know there's Bali Bali in there, so you gotta hurry the shit up. There's also a singing part that sounds really, really great. And during the singing, the music changes really drastically, but it doesn't sound abrupt or anything. It just sounds really good. The melody, I gave a 3 out of 5. I really love the melody and it gets stuck in my head. And I really love the on the biggest hit on the stage. I love that shit. And I also like that the fact that they say like the nursery rhyme, if you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. That's just really cool. So I give that a 3 because it's a great melody, honestly. Replayability, I gave it a 3. I'm playing this in my car constantly. I really am, and I love it, and I blare that shit. Instrument structure, I gave a 3.5. There's a lot of interesting things going on in here. Like I said earlier, the keyboard, the ghostly sounding keyboards, I just got chills thinking of it because it's so damn good. It's got a lot of reverb on it, so much room going around your face. Your head is just engulfed with that really creepy sounding keyboard that sounds like a freaking ghost from a video game. I'm just saying, that's what it reminds me of. Originality, I also gave a 3.5 because it is super original in my opinion. You've got that distorted guitar that's really back in the mix, but it's there. And it's just a weird, really cool mix and really cool song. That's my rating for number 15, which was NCT 127's Cherry Bomb. So with that being said, let's move on to number 14. So coming in at number 14 is BTS with their song Blood, Sweat, and Tears. This song is really good, you guys. All the guys' voices sound absolutely fabulous. The catchiness of this song is really brilliant. The money, money, money. I love that part. I know they're not probably saying money, 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 but it's just a good part of the song. And the keyboards, the keyboard melody in this song is also very, very catchy. It's very dancey too. Another part I love about the melody of this song is the da 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 da. That is beautiful, man. The guys sound so good singing that, man. There's a lot of breathiness in the vocals too. I love how they did that. It adds to the emotion, definitely. You know, it's got that breathiness in the vocals. The guys sound really, really great singing this. For the melody, I gave it 3.5. Like I said, that catchiness and that beautiful tone in that melody, really fantastic. I liked it a lot. Replayability is a 4. I've been playing this song over and over and a lot, man. I like it a lot, and it's not hard to listen to this over and over again. So when you want to replay a song, you don't want to listen to something that's overly catchy because you'll get annoyed by it, right? So this song is catchy, but it's not too catchy, because there is such a thing as being too catchy. Trust me. You'll wear yourself out on songs. If you know what I'm talking about, it's like when you hear a song on the radio a million times and then you're like, I don't want to hear it anymore. That's what I mean by a song being too catchy. This song has a perfect balance. You know what I mean? For instrument structure, I gave this one a 3. Danceability, I gave a 4 because I dance a lot to this, especially during the chorus. The money, money, money. And the crotch grabs. Got to be doing those. Very good song. All the guys sounded great in it. With that being said, let's move on to number 13. All right, you guys. So coming in at number 13 is Bigbang with their song, Fxxk. All 5 of these guys' voices in this song sound absolutely fabulous, man. Right from the intro, it has some really nice sounding keyboards, and I love the I don't wanna move too fast, cause nothing really lasts. Oh, Taeyong, his voice sounds so beautiful, and that intro is just so good. And then you got GDragon, I believe, coming in with the rap after that. What I really love about these guys is their vocals are all very, very unique and very good. I always appreciate that about groups. Daesung pre-choruses sound fabulous, man. What I like about him, and especially in this song, his voice is powerful, but it's also pretty at the same time. Nice combination there, definitely. Top's rapping part in this song kills me, man. He's got the strongness to his voice, you know, he's got that powerful thing going on, and he's just, oh man, he's just got such a good ass tone, man. His tone is so damn good. I love Top, man. Awesome rapper. The chorus is so damn catchy in this song. I just randomly start singing it in the shower sometimes. I'll give you guys that image to go ahead and enjoy. For me, this is really a party song. It's more party than anything, and I like that about it. It's fun to dance to. It's fun to sing to. They also have some interesting keyboards during the chorus that kind of like fade in and out, which is really cool. And it gives it like a bouncy feel, which is nice. For Fuck It, I gave the lyrics a 2.5. They're good lyrics. They're not super deep or anything like that, but they are good. The melody, I gave a 4. I love the melody in this song. It's a fantastic melody, and you never forget it. It's just really good. The replayability for this song, I also gave a 4 because I'm constantly playing this song and I can listen to it over and over. I can even just hit repeat on just this song alone. And for danceability, I gave it a 3.5. You can definitely dance to the song, absolutely no problem. It's just a fun song, man. I love that about it. So that's why it's number 13. With that being said, let's jump in to number 12. All right, you guys, so coming in at number 12 is Bigbang, once again, with Fantastic Baby. This song is so damn good and dancey, man. It starts right out with this awesome, just heavy, heavy, heavy keyboard. It's got an octave below. It just sounds so good. Great mixing, great production on this song, great mastering. It just sounds so nice and round. There's no missing pieces in this song. The sound is absolutely fantastic. GDragon's rapping, okay, is perfect. It sounds so damn good. He's got this almost like a punk sound to his voice, and I like that about it, man. He's a little bit punky in his vocal, and I love that. It gives it a nice grit and attitude. Then Top, oh man, Top's got that low growliness to his voice, you know what I mean? But he's also smooth in this song, you know what I mean? He's got this smooth, like, I'm cool, and I don't give a kind of attitude, and I love that, man. The choruses just get you super, super pumped, and it's like it's building. It's just building upon building. You know, wow, fantastic, baby. And then it just goes into the chorus and with this huge whoosh from the keyboard, which has got this nice rappy, like, it just kind of engulfs the headphones when you're wearing them, and it sounds really nice. Let me get into the rating of this. For these songs, I'm not going to go through every single rating. I'm just some of them that I'd like to point out. Replayability, gave it a 3.5. I can listen to this song constantly, man, and I feel like other people think the same way about this song. For instance, one of my Taiwanese friends, her name is Lily, and she's a huge fan of Bigbang. I'm giving you a shout out, Lily, again. She listened to this every single day while she was here getting her master's degree. So for a year, she was listening to this every morning. If that doesn't say replayability to you, I don't know what does. And obviously the danceability, I give a 5 for this one. That's the highest it can go, man, and it got a 5. I think it's one of the very few songs that actually got a 5 on my list. So with that being said, I love this song. It's fantastic. And that means that we're moving on to number 11. All right, you guys, so coming in at number 11 is ShangriLa by Vixx. There are some beautiful, beautiful keyboards in this song that literally sound like water. Like they've got that fluid motion to it. I love that, man. It sounds so damn good. The chorus for this song is also super, super damn catchy. And I love the stuttering keyboards and bass inside of the chorus. It sounds really cool, man. It's just got this, I don't know how to really explain it. It's got a little bit of this like punchiness to it. It sounds really great. It also has a nice compression on it. So as it's going, it has this nice stop. You know what I mean? It sounds like it's like, it's a really, really cool effect that they have on that. They also have like a traditional Korean instrument, I believe, maybe Chinese instrument. I'm not exactly sure which instrument it might be, but it sounds really great and it adds so much to the song because you're mixing a traditional instrument and you're mixing it in with a lot of electronic instruments and even like an electronic drum. Sounds really great, and I love the mixture of that together. The guys have really smooth harmonies in this song, and the mixture of their voices sound really great together. They have very diverse voices and they have a very nice vocal range. Overall, this song has a very nice, smooth riding flow to it, and it almost has a mixture of like EDM and R&B together, which I really like. Those two combining together is a really nice sound. The lyrics of this song have really, really great imagery. You read the lyrics and you're automatically seeing what they're trying to say, and I love that about it. So like I said, I love the lyrics. They kind of like paint this image inside of your brain, you know what I mean? Your imagination is automatically showing you like what the lyrics are trying to say, which I absolutely love. So I gave that a 4, really high rating for the lyrics. I loved them a lot. The originality, I also gave a 4. I feel like this song has a lot of original elements to it. The guys' voices are just very original, in my opinion. But mixing like an EDM sound with an R&B sound, and then on top of that, let's put a traditional instrument. That's pretty original in my opinion. So for originality, I also gave it a 4, which is a nice high rating. I loved this song, you guys. Very, very good. With that being said, let's move on to number 10. So coming in at number 10 is my baby's Blackpink with the song Stay. Right from the bat, the acoustic guitars, yes, there's 2 guitars going on in this song, sounds so good, man. And then you got that harmonica coming in. Oh, it's just so real sounding, and I love it, man. It's so touching, and just you can hear the movement on the strings. Sounds really great. It literally sounds like the band is in the room with you. It has really nice mixing. Once Rosé comes in, the vocals have a nice echo and reverb on them. Her voice sounds fantastic as usual, but it really, really sounds like the band is in your living room playing for you, which is really cool, man. It's a totally different type of feel, vibe, mix. It's really nice. The lyrics are sad, beautiful, relatable, and at the same time somehow uplifting. Not sure how they did that, but they definitely did. And it's interesting, even with the la 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 fast version. Even with that, they're portraying an emotion of being uplifted. So it fits with the lyrics. It's not as simple as some people might right off the bat look at it, where it's like, oh, they just said la 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 la. It's not really totally like that. If you take the whole song and once you get to that chorus, the la 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 la's are like an uplifting part of it. Like, I wish someone was with me, but you know, they're not here or whatever, but everything's still going to be okay. I still have somebody, you still have me, kind of a thing. And that's kind of what the chorus in a way with just those la 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 la's, it kind of represents that, like everything's going to be okay, which is really cool. The chorus at first really, it confused me, not in a bad way at all. I just wasn't expecting it. When the drums come in and you got those like hand claps going on, and like I said, it just said the la 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 la's, I was not expecting it, but it fits perfectly. It's just a very interesting change. You have a very slow song with like this dramatic feel, and then it switches to a little bit of a dancey feel, you know, not totally dancey, but a little bit of a dancey feel with kind of uplifting lyrics and melody and vocals. It's really cool. So this song had a pretty damn high rating, so I'm only going to give a couple of the ratings in this. The instrument structure, I give a 4. Love the instrumentation in this song. And the emotion, I gave a 4.5. Reason being is the emotion changes for me. I feel it's kind of sad during the verses. And like I said earlier, it's like uplifting. I'm not going to say it's happy during the choruses. So it's interesting how they made that change of emotion, and both of them really stick out in my opinion. So with that being said, you guys, let's go ahead and move on to number 9. All right, you guys, so coming in at number 9 is Vixx once again, but with their song Fantasy. Man, when I first checked out this song, I was like, that's Moonlight Sonata. And it is. And that is so cool that they took a classical tune and put it into their song. I love that they did that. I think it was extremely smart and very, very creative on their part. The choruses in this song are super intense. Between the vocals, which are just, it's just a fantasy, you know? But the strings are so nice in this song, and they're fast-paced, they're heavy, they sound like they're battling with each other. It's really, really intense, and I love that about it, man. Not only do the strings sound like they're battling each other, but they sound like they're colliding with the vocals, like there's this battle going on during this song, which is so cool, and it makes sense if you think about the lyrics and stuff, and just like the collision between the vocals and between the strings, it's like they're fighting for their lives. It's very, very cool. There's a lot of emotion in this song, and you can tell that through their vocals, through the strings, through the mixing. It's all there, and it's all very, very emotional, very strong. Between the instruments, the vocals, the production, the lyrics, everything, it has this building to it. It's like a calm before the storm type of feel. The storm is obviously the choruses, and the verses is the calm. Perfect execution. The highest points for this song are 2. So for the instrument structure, I gave a 4. Love how they laid out this song. The way they put in that classical piano part, the strings are really fabulous. The vocals sound fantastic, super powerful. Gave it a 4 for instrument structure. And I also gave it a 4 for the song structure. Like I said, this song is just really, really, really well put together. It's almost like they wrote the lyrics first thing, and then they came in with all the music and built around that. Like, okay, we need to build this type of emotion, so this is what we're going to do. Just really, really fantastic way to write a song, definitely. With that being said, you guys, let's move on to number 8. All right, you guys, so coming in at number 8 is B.A.P. with their song, Wake Me Up. Wake me up before you go. That's not the song. Anyway. I just wanted to liven it up for you guys. Are you still there? Did that make you laugh a little? I hope so. Anyways, I really love this song. Some really cool effects going on the vocals. The melody is fantastic. The chorus, I absolutely love it, man. It's just so good and really catchy. I love the falsetto that they're using. Wake me up. It sounds so good. I don't know if that's the right key. We'll see. The switch to that falsetto is an awesome vocal technique that I've always really, really loved. And just the way that the tone in their voices sounds fabulous. There's nice electronic drums going on in this. It's got a Linkin Park feel to it, which is really damn cool. I've always loved Linkin Park, and I've always loved that kind of genre of music. They have two different guitar parts going on in this. They're slightly different, and they're panned very hard. So you have most of one in a left ear and most of one in the right ear, which is a really cool mixing technique. And the guitars sound fabulous, man. To hear guitars that sound that heavy in a K-pop song, very cool. The bass has a really interesting compression on it, by the way, and it differs from the guitar, which is really cool. The lyrics in this song are very intense, and I think that many of us can relate to the lyrics. I really like that about this song. I feel like they're very touching. There's a lot of emotion in them and a lot of depth to them. I think they did a very good job with the lyrics on this song. There's also some really excellent rapping in this, and I love the fact that you got an electronic vibe mixed with a heavy rock vibe, and they just mesh really, really well together. Plus, I've always loved those two styles combining together. I just think there's something really, really unique and just really pleasant to the ears hearing those two sounds combined. So as I said, I loved the vocal in this. I gave it a 4. The melody's great. The technique is great. The falsetto sounds fabulous, sounds really beautiful, really great job on the vocals in this song. And I also gave the instrument structure a 4 as well. I've been going on and on about the instruments. The snare drum sounds fantastic. It's got that nice explosion to it. Sounds really great. The kick drum's nice and tight and compressed. Love that, man. Really great mixing in this song as well. With that, let's move on to number 7. All right, you guys, are you ready for number 7? Ciao. It's GDragon with Untitled 2014. This song is super simplistic, and I love that about it. It's perfect for the lyrics, perfect. It's just fantastic. The piano, with just GDragon's amazing voice, by the way, is so touching and so emotional. And his singing has this, you can feel what he's trying to say in this song, and he does it so beautifully. I was really blown away with his vocals. You can hear the closing of his vocal cords at the end of his notes, which gives it a really nice raspy, out of breathness to it. And it sounds so, so good. And it's so fitting for the lyrics and what the song is about. They used a really nice reverb in the song. I don't know if you can tell that, but it's on, I believe, both the vocal as well as the piano, which gives it this live sound to it, almost like it's in an empty auditorium or something. It's got this emptiness, but it's also really full. Really cool use of reverb. As I said about the lyrics, they're very, very personal, and you can tell that, which makes it extremely real. This song just captures the emotion that he's trying to give, and I love that about this song. The melody is really, really catchy, which is cool for a slow song. And sometimes it's hard to do that with slow songs. But the melody and the vocal, very catchy, as well as the piano. It's also catchy as well. And like I said earlier, I love the stripped downness of this song. It's just piano and GDragon singing, and it sounds so good. And you can just constantly replay it too. There were a lot of high ratings for this song, so I'm just going to give 3 of them. Lyrics, I gave a 4. Absolutely beautiful lyrics. The melody, I gave a 4.5. Man, his voice is so good. It just sounds really, really good and captures so much emotion, and it's also catchy. For the emotion, I obviously gave a 4.5. The emotion in his vocals, the emotion in the piano, the emotion in the reverb, and the mixing, and the editing, everything is just there. It automatically just sends you this emotion, which is really, really cool, very unique, and hard to do. Great song. With that, you guys, the list it's going down. We're getting closer to number 1, but we're not there yet. Let's move on to number 6. Coming in at number 6 is, again, my beautiful girls, Blackpink with Whistle. Oh, I like what I wrote, actually. Let me say what I wrote. So when this song starts off, it starts off so sexy, man, because Jisoo comes in and she goes, "Hey boy." And when she says that, she's grabbing you by the collar and pulling you right into the song, man. Ooh, I've gotten chills just talking about it, because imagine if that actually happened. That'd be awesome. Whistling combined with Lisa and Jenny saying, "Make 'em whistle like a missile. Bomb, bomb." Fucking love that, man. There's so much attitude to that, and there's so much groove to it. It's really nice, and I love the tone of their voices. The verses in this song have a very slow, sexy, and seductiveness to them. Oh, it's unbearable. I love it. The rapping is very, very smooth. It's like peanut butter and jelly, man. It just lays perfectly on top of that track. The pre-choruses are traded between Rosé and Jisoo, which I love that they do that. The first time the pre-chorus hits, it's Rosé first, and the second time, it's Jisoo. You can tell instantly because there's so much of a difference in the tone of their vocals, and even just the way that they sing is totally unique and different. So the pre-choruses have a very interesting thing going on where they almost sound a little bit like they have a country influence, because there's an electric guitar that sounds like a telly, and like it has this interesting little slidiness to it, but there's also an acoustic guitar. It gives it a very southern country feel to it, which is very, very interesting in this type of song. I love that there's so many different genres going on in this song. The drum machine sounds fantastic as well. It's got a nice booming sound going on to it. If you have this in a car, or if you have a big subwoofer, you're going to hear it, man. It's going to blow you away. I also love the fact that they totally changed the pace during the bridge. Na 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 na. It's totally different, and then it goes right back. It's really cool how they did that. Also in that bridge, the girls' voices sound so fantastic. There's light piano going on. The drums are constantly building until it ends. It just sounds so damn good. So I'm just going to give a couple of the ratings. The melody, I give it 3.5. There's a lot of different melodies going on in this song, and they all sound great, and they all have a slight catchiness to them, and the tone of each vocal is different. And then I gave it a 4.5 for originality. There's so many different genres going on in this song. Like I said earlier, you got this booming electric drum going on. You've got whistling going on, a whistling sample, I believe. Either that or it's Jisoo whistling, because I know that she can whistle this. Very interesting, by the way. Very unexpected. You've got some sexiness going on, some seductiveness going on. You've got some really like thuggish rapping. There is so much. So originality, it's definitely an original song. All right, you guys, with all that being said, we're getting closer and closer to number 1. Are you still there? Oh, wait. Oh, wait. We just finished number 6. I just realized it. All right, you guys, since we just finished number 6, that means we're going to be starting a new video to get from number 5 to number 1. The reviews are going to be a little bit longer and a little more in depth. So now what you got to do is click on over to this video, which is going to be number 5 through number 1. Let's see who got to number 1. And in order for you to see that, you got to click that video. Don't forget to hit the like button on this one and let me know in the comments what you thought of this list so far and who you're hoping is going to be from number 5 to number 1. I love you all, and I'll see you in that video. All right, guys? Bye.